Hi guys, I know it's been 9-10 weeks, sorry. Good start, eh? Anyhow, I haven't stopped podcasting or vlogging or basically sitting blethering to you guys. It's just been, God, I've been lazy. It's not been lazy at all. Started working, right, stop here and I'll introduce myself. Hi guys, I'm Helen, also known as Sprite966. Everywhere out in the interwebs. The only two places I really use is Ravelry and Instagram. I mean, I'm on Facebook, but it's kind of more personal. I do add some of my knitting friends, and if you're interested, you can go look for me. You can also contact me as spritelyKnitter@gmail.com, and the Spritely is spelled S-P-R-I-T-L-Y knitter. So just in case you ever want to get in touch with me if you don't want to use Ravelry, but you can use Ravelry to get in touch with me, and especially because I've got the winner. 2 months ago I did a podcast and I says that I was doing a giveaway, and I said my daughter would pick the winner because her birthday was on the 11th of July, so on the 11th of July I got her to pick a number between how many people had entered. So there was only 16 people that had entered. So if you hang on for a few minutes to do a couple, it's not going to be long I don't think, do a couple of things. I'll announce the winner and let you know it's been kind of happening. So anyway, I have got a finished object. Well, I've got two finished objects. One's a test knit that I did for Crane Bear Krista Keltner. I think I can give you the name of the pattern. I don't think it's actually out yet. The Gridiron Mitts, absolutely fantastic pattern. Absolutely enjoyed every second of knitting them. And that's when my mojo was starting to wane. I'm also doing another test knit that I can't talk about at the minute, and it's causing me a few hair pulling moments. But anyway, what I did finish, a finished object for, at least I'll get something finished in 2 months, eh? Is my Pure Joy. Now, am I showing you that the right way round? I am. Now, a lot of people will remember this yarn because I knit the beautiful Christina a shawl in these colours, and my sister absolutely loved the colours. It reminded her of an old jumper my mum had knit her when she was a child. I had a kind of purpley coloured, purples and blues, and she had this kind of colour. And she said, oh, I love the colours, and I never knew she liked actually these colours. So I thought I would knit her something for her Christmas in the colours, and it was the Pure Joy one. It's a lovely pattern to knit, and it's by Hoki Locatelli. And this yarn's Aracunia Botany Lace, and this is Heritage Silk, Cascade Heritage Silk sock, and it's absolutely beautiful. But as you can see here, before the last chart, I ran out just here, but I thought, okay, it's not going to make a difference. I'm sure she's not going to eat me. I'm not having it on that because it's a wee bit short in the colour. And if she does, I'll keep it myself. But I walked it and it came out massive. I think it's even bigger than the one I knit myself. But different yarns obviously. But I love it. And it smells delightful. And my lovely friend Christine asked me what I use. And I'm not sure if I actually got back to you, Christine, so I'm really sorry, but I used fabric conditioner, and it's either Lenore or Comfort. I would love to be able to send you some, but you can't send liquid through the post. Maybe you could order it online, I don't even know. But it's Lenore or Comfort, it's the only two I use, and they always have beautiful scents. And then now I'm into Comfort, and it's is it the Intense is it intense? But it's is it cherry blossom and sandalwood, and I love anything with sandalwood in it. So this smells absolutely beautiful. So one Christmas present done. The other thing I'm knitting on, I'm knitting on a couple of baby things, but I've been knitting them, sorry for leaning in, I've been knitting them for a wee while and I've not got much done at all. It's absolutely shocking. My knitting's kind of just waned after I started working. So I've got a bag done, this is for a friend. I've got a wee, that much of front done. I mean, it's just plain knitting too. And then I've got that one started for the wee TJ. So anyway, I haven't got much done in the baby stuff, which I need to get a move on because she's actually in hospital with the bump on its way as we speak. The other thing I'm knitting on, and I'm not sure, did I show it? I'm not sure if I showed you this the last time. I think I might have just cast it on. And it's living in my Aquarius bag. The lovely, thank God for bags, Sheila. I'm doing the silver tweed. Now I've not brought the pattern, and obviously it's, maybe it's there somewhere, but it's by Nadia Cretin Lashen. Forgive me if it's not right, but, and this is done in that the beautiful gum blossom from Australia that Kay sent me. And it's the graded, so it's got a beautiful pattern on the sleeve, and it only goes to about the other pattern, and then it's a plain sleeve. So I'm doing that kind of gradated. So the next colour to go in, is it that one? Aye, is this one. So this will go in next. Look, there's the sun coming out. It's quite cloudy. So that'll be the next colour. So I'm hoping I've got enough. If not, I'll just make it a 3/4 length sleeve, if you know what I mean. But that's getting some love. Socks, I haven't touched socks at all. My sock module has left the building. I've got all these projects all over the place, and well, I've got that sweater, second sweater from Auntie Julie, and it's no done, and she's given me more yarn in it at a Hido Foodie. It's a navy cotton. When I start working with it, I'll show you it. Then I'm working on the Zadie, and that's by Mercedes Tarazovic, and this is the Grocery Girls of Our Needles with Craftsy. And I couldn't resist, it was a pure bargain. It was like a half price sweater, and I went for the beautiful royal purple, and it's absolutely beautiful. And we do love purple in this family, purple and orange and blues, and I love every blooming colour in the, except for pink. I'm not big in the pinks. But anywho, so this is the first ball, and basically that's all I've been knitting on. Shocking, I know, it's not like me. I usually this, that and the next thing, but if you're working, it's just, I'm so tired. It's like age, it's old age. So anyway, and that's living in a beautiful bag. That was kindly made for me. And it came all the way from Canada via the lovely Karen. So I want to show you that. She sent sweeties, and she sent me maple syrup. Or brought me maple syrup, brought me the maple candies, and this other, it was like a fudge. It came in a beautiful tin. I never brought the tin in. The fudge was delicious. Karen, tell your husband he was right, the fudge was delicious. So it was maple, oh, everything was maple flavoured. So I got two, the polka dot on the inside, needle holders, needle keepers, DPN holders, cozies, whatever you want to call them. They've got all different names, and it's got like a beaver, and it's Saskatchewan, and number one. I don't know what the number one maple leaf mean thing is. Obviously I'm not Canadian. Toronto, I think it's got Toronto as well, it's got Nova Scotia. So she made me the 2 needle keepers, and she made me a bag, and it's all this beautiful polka dot inside, and it's got a pocket in the front, and it's so beautifully made. I think you should start up a shop, Karen. It's the thing we bought them. I haven't used any of these ones. I want you to keep them in pristine condition, and it's got, as I say, the beaver and I don't know, what's the beetle bug? The wee car. I don't know if that was made in Canada or it's a Canadian whatever. And then it's got British Columbia, New Brunswick, Ontario. So it's beautiful. And then what I'm keeping my Zadie sweater in is this huge bag. The size. It's got a handle. It's big enough for, I think this is 6 skeins plus my swatch. I know, there was a Kate who was saying that she's got, I think I'll frame mine as well. I never swatch for anything, ever. And I swatched for my Zadie sweater. I'm so proud of my wee swatch. I almost got gauge as well, but once I blocked it, it was just about perfect, so I didn't go up or down a needle size or anything. So that's my wee swatch I've kept in there. And this is the Cloudborne, and it is really, everybody's saying how beautiful and soft it is. It's really soft for just being 100% wool. Just being 100% wool, you know it. Just. Sure it's 100%. Aye, 100% fine Highland wool, and it was a kit through Etsy, and you get a deal going through off our needles with the grocery girls, and there's quite a lot of them getting done. I'm not very far up because I see my knitting mojo's just kind of waning, and I'm doing that test knit, and I've had to unknit a bit. So anyway, I've got that much started. So at least it's on the go. They're on my beautiful signatures. So that's the knitting. Not a stick of crochet, no sewing, no cross stitch, no nothing. Been watching a bit. Oh, excuse my stomach. Do you hear my stomach grumbling? I think that's everything I've told you. We're going to the winner. Right, now the winner gets a bag from Jill, who is Bertie and Poppet, and she sent me a nice, well, I bought the Wonder Woman bag off her, and she sent me a nice card saying that she would like to do a giveaway, and it's any one of her drawstring bags. So if you're going to Bertie and Poppet on Etsy, and I'll contact Jill and let her know who it is it's won, and then you can contact Jill letting her know that you're the winner and that this is the bag that you want, and Jill will send it to you. I'll contact Jill today. I think she's actually at a festival or something, or she's doing something. I've seen it on Instagram. But anyway, that's a wonderful prize. But the other part of the prize is you have to get back in touch with me to tell me 3 or 4, even 5 colours. And what I'll do is I'll once you contact me, I'll tell you a list of the colours I've actually got in dyes. I've got red and green and purple and orange and blues and aquas and greys, yellows, black. You know, I've got that kind of the main colours that you would really need. And you can pick 3, 4, 5 colours or 1 colour for a skeiner. It's a 75-25, and I'll dye it up for you, so you don't know what you're going to get. I don't know what you're going to get because I haven't. Once I get the colours, I'll be able to see it. So you just need to tell me what it is, and you want to know, don't you? You really like, okay, who won? And as I say, it was my daughter. I seen her in the morning and forgot to ask her, so I had to phone her and ask her, and I says, can you pick a number between 1 and 16? And obviously her favourite number in the whole world is number 13. And number 13 won. So what I did was I went on and I counted from the top to the bottom. and there was 13 people that actually said something, and some of them didn't actually say they wanted to be in the giveaway, but seeing there was only 16, I just done it that way, and if it was only somebody that said, I could have chose a different one, but anyway, it was number 13, and they had asked to be entered into the giveaway, and it was Button Mouse. So Button Mouse, I don't know you from my group or anything like that, but obviously you must watch the podcast to have entered anyway. So Button Mouse, you get in contact with me either through my spritelyknitter@gmail.com or on Ravelry, I'm Sprite966, and let me know that you've seen this and that you're happy. So I'll give it a month. If you don't contact me in a month, I will redraw. I know it's been like 8 weeks and a lot of people will be like, oh, she's no podcasting again. So if I give it a month, even if I podcast again within that month, I'll still give it a full month. So today's date is Sunday the 16th, is that right? Do you know, I don't even know what date it is. 16th. So Sunday the 16th, so that's you. You've got to the 16th of August to contact me. And or I'll draw another winner. Okie doke. And I think that's fair. So anyway, what's been happening? I have got some yarn. As I say, man bought a sweaters quantity for a Hedo Foodie, and I've got that there. This, I'm addicted, I think I'm addicted. This one here, it was a giveaway that Debbie from down Sheepy Lane was doing, and you got a wee bag and stitch markers, and there was other stitch markers as well, and Progress Keeper, and I just thought I liked her. I haven't won anything for eons anyway, so I thought I'm just going to enter it because I love Game of Thrones and I love me my Tyrion. He's up there. I'll show you him. My daughter got me him for Christmas. I've got my t-shirts with Tyrion. I've got 3 t-shirts now with my Tyrion on them. I absolutely adore him. I love him to bits. He's my favourite character. So it was to enter and see who would win the Khaleesi. And I won it. I was absolutely gobsmacked, but I was absolutely delighted. So with me winning for Debbie, and she just kind of knew, started out, I hadn't seen her before, and I'd seen her on Michelle, not in it, had got something. What did she get? Kingslayer? I can't remember now, but she had got a couple, and then I went on their shop and I seen this, and I seen the Night's Watch, and I had to get the Night's Watch. This has got sparkle. This is the Glimmer sock. It's gold, 5% gold Delina in that. This is her comfy sock, and I can see why she calls it comfy sock. It's beautiful. And this is her 80 superwash merino nylon. 20% nylon, sorry. And that's the Night's Watch. And that is just, I seen it and I thought I have to get that. So then I was on looking and I thought, oh, I have to get that, and I have to get that, and I have to get that, and I have to get that. So in the last 2 months, apart from the one I won, I've bought 3. One I've got a story behind. So this was the one that came this month, well, a few weeks ago, and it's called Moon of My Life. Again, comfy sock. And what I think I'm either going to do, get all the colours and do a Find Your Fade, or a So Faded sweater, or I've got all the fades basically, I think. So then I ordered, oh I forgot the ministry. So I went on and ordered, I thought, I had just get paid and I thought I'm going to order Ned Stark's Bastard. That's what it's called, so if you don't like swearing, I do apologise. And again, it's all in our comfy sock. And I'm no position to go and buy 3 and 4 skeins at a time, but I thought I'll buy a set of the mini skein, and this is the Targaryen, House Targaryen. Aye, this is the House Targaryen. Look at the colours, aren't they gorgeous? So I'd sent away for that, and my son was in the shower, so I should really have killed him for it when it came, because I'm working in the mornings now. And so what had happened was that I got a card through saying you need to go pick it up. So on the Saturday after work I went to the post office and picked up my parcel. Instead of putting it in my backpack, which was my fault, well, I'm partly to blame, but I did let everybody know this. I'm going to kick myself. I crossed the road and I was walking up by the high flats in Johnson, and this huge gust of wind, it just came out of nowhere, absolutely out of nowhere, and my bag went flying back the way. I never thought anything, so I'm walking on, I mean, it must have been like a minute, and the bag came up back beside me, and my parcel was gone. And I was like, no way, no way. So I walked back to the end of the street and I looked down towards the post office and I looked up and I looked further down, nothing, not a thing to be seen. So the only thing I think is the gust of wind either blew it up over the roofs or somebody lifted it and it was gone. So I was absolutely devastated. And you know that way you don't know where to cry or scream? That's me. So I got on the road and I was in a howl over a bad mood, and I thought to myself. And then I thought, no, really, it's yarn, it's no, like, nobody was hurt and all the rest of it. A few pounds, blah blah blah. So I thought, I have to put this is news, so I put it up on Instagram. And Debbie had been following me. I obviously following her, but so I guess that's a request for Debbie, and I got a nice message. Because people are beautiful, you know what they're like, and they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry this happened to you, and I'm like, oh no, sorry Sam. But anyhow, they were like, you know, go back to the post office and see if somebody's handed it in, but I knew with that area of the town, that's quite a bit of the kind of junky aspect, and I would never have got it back in, which I didn't. So anyway, Debbie contacted me and says one of your friends has kindly offered to pay to get the set back out to you, and I was, first of all I was like, oh my god, that is so fantastic, so brilliant. That's wow, you know, I was lost for words. And then the more I thought about it, I thought, well, it was an act of God or Mother Nature and my own stupidity. I really can't accept this. So I contacted Debbie and I said, look Debbie, I said, will you let the person know? I said, I cannot accept this. I said, it's far too much. I will reorder it when I've got the money, it's no problem. But she sent me back, she says, it's sorted, it'll be out to you, blah blah blah. So I did get it, and she put it on the envelope. My neighbour took it in actually, which I was so delighted. Hold on to this one. So this is like the precious skein. So I have got a wee plan in mind, but I'm not going to say anything about that at the minute. For our generosity. And there was a stitch marker. I've got the stitch marker. It was I think it was 2 actually. It should only be 1, but it was 2. But as I say, I think the next one, I'm either going to get the imp, because it is my favourite, not my favourite colours, but the imp, I've got to get the imp. And the Kingslayer, I want to get every Game of Thrones colourway from Debbie. And she's also does self-striping now as well, so honestly just go on and, that's her down Sheepy Lane on Etsy. And she's got a unicorn colourway, which is nice, it's lovely, and I will get it maybe eventually, but my priority is to get all the Game of Thrones colourways. So I've asked her to do another imp colourway now that he's way, because obviously the the Lannister colours are kind of reds and things like that, so burgundies, so I was like, you know, he was the hand, and so kind of go. But I'm like, now these wee Daenerys, he should have a different colour. So I was delighted when she asked about different colourways, and I'm like, he should have another colour. Blues, blues and yellows. But anyhow, so the fabulous world of knitters. So other than their yarns and I think that's it. I think that's all the yarns that I've had. But honestly, it's so funny. I've got a few patterns over the last month or so. My hair, cut all my hair because of the sweating, the hormones. Oh, it's nasty, it's nasty. Can't believe it's almost August. Shocking where this year has went to. It's just flew by, and now that I'm working, the week seems to be getting quicker and quicker. Job's going fine, just a lot of sweating, cleaning. Have a good laugh with some of them. Some of the sales guys are like, I'm too good for you. They sell cars, they do talk to cleaners. But anyway, hey ho. We'll not worry about that. But it was wonderful meeting Karen. I mean, she only came for 5 minutes. She was going to her cousins and her husband, and delightful, delightful people. He said if I'm ever in Canada, just to come, and don't worry, I will be there at some point in my life. So I'm trying to think what else. I haven't done any spinning. Podcast watching's kind of went flat. Watched Salem, all of Salem. I watched the whole 3 seasons of Salem. Watched the whole, was it 5 seasons of Orange is the New Black. Still watching my Law and Order every now and again. What else have I been watching? Oh, I don't really know if I've been watching anything else. I've not really been watching movies. I was listening to the books. I got the second book in Aletha Roaming into the Light. I don't know, just tell you, I've got my Away from the Darkness, I think the second one was called. It's a cult thing, it was absolutely fantastic. I'm hoping there's another one. Can I just leave it like that? So what was the first one? The first one's called Into the Light. This was recommended by Steve for Dramatic Knits, and then I've got another few books, but I really know, it's going to really capture me. So anyway, it's called Away from the Dark, and to me it's just gripping. I just like every day is coming in and like, well, I have to have a chapter, at least a chapter or two. So that was good. At the minute I'm listening to Only the Innocent by Rachel Wabbit. I think it's a kind of murder mystery. Let me think what else. Anything else you want to know? The group. Hold on, I'm just going to check that we're not running out of time. Hi guys, sorry we were running out of time there, we only had about 30 seconds or something to go. The group, I shot the group. All that was really going on in there was the word game, and it was kind of like flogging a dead horse, if you know what I mean. And I don't, because there's loads and loads of groups, and I'm no one for doing all the stuff. But if you really, really want the group back, let me know. But I really don't see the point in having the group. We're on contact on Instagram. You can contact me on Ravelry at any time if you get any questions. I'm still not going to do show notes because I'm really not very good at show notes. If there's anything you want to know, it's usually on my project page. or you can just ask me. It should be still once a month I'm going to record, because obviously that seems to be what I do. I don't see me stopping this, because I've made so many friends, and I've got some really lovely people that contact me and ask me, oh God, I hope you're not going to stop podcasting, I'm really sorry you're leaving. And I'm like, no, I'm not leaving, I'm still here. On the YouTube, only on YouTube. I think I do link it to my blog. No, blogspot.co.uk, I think it is, Sprightly Net or Sprite 966, something like that anyway. Family's all doing kind of fairly middling. See, my brother's stepdaughter's baby's due today. Oh, somebody did ask me about the Orange Order. Now, I've got to be careful about this, because a lot of people, especially in the UK, understand what the Orange Order is. A lot of people outside the UK have never heard of it. Now, different people look at it different ways, and a lot of people look at it it's like it's part of a sectarian thing, and yet for some people it is. For me, personally, it's not. It's part of my heritage, it's part of my family. I was cradle rolled into it, which means I was actually in it before I was born. None of my kids are part of the Orange Order. My son's a Celtic supporter. For people that think, anti-sectarianism, it's not like that. Both my ex-husbands were Roman Catholic. I am not. My children are not. But to me it's not about religion. For me it's a family thing, and I don't see why I shouldn't be proud of the heritage that came up my family. And now none of my family, as far as I know, were Catholic haters or hating any religion in any way, shape or form. My Uncle George brought his whole family up Roman Catholic. We talk to that family. So a lot of people, you really need to Google it and look it up. Because it's a very touchy subject in Scotland and Ireland and some parts of England. And even there is some places in Canada that have bands and lodges. It's just a place for people to get together and celebrate being a Protestant. It's like, you can't do that at church because there's so many different Protestant style churches, and some of them are evangelical, which they're not Protestants. I really don't know. It's very, very, very hard to explain it to people, because the minute they hear Orange Order, they just think Catholic haters, and I'm afraid that's not who I am. My favourite colour is green. I have got no problem with rosary beads. I've got no problem with chapel. I've got no problem with the mosque. I've got no problem with any religion as long as they don't push it in my face. Don't push it in my face, I will push it in yours, It's just as simple as that. So that's why I don't really talk about it, and I usually don't wear my collar in photographs and things like that. But it was just, I wanted it in the photograph this time. As usually I just say it's hat season. And that's it. I'm a unionist. I'm British. As I said before, most of my family come from Northern Ireland. And if there's not much else I can say, except for if you don't want to follow me anymore, that's fine. It's no problem. It doesn't mean that I dislike anybody. I have my favourite films, The Song of Bernadette. I love all the saints, Francis of Assisi, and it is what you make of it. There is people in the Orange Order that are very against Catholics, and what they believe in and that, but that's up to them. I can't influence anybody, and I don't want to influence anybody. I don't want to influence, that's my kids, they've grew up to decide what they want to be, where they want to be, who they want to be. At this present time, my daughter's dating a Roman Catholic, and we have a great laugh, because I like Rangers and he likes Celtic, and he'll go, aye, we're going to beat you. You know, so it's all about having a good bit of fun, but when it starts getting serious, then you have to stop. That's it. That's really all I can say about the Orange Order. Basically, you can Google it, and it will tell you. I mean, a lot of people still in Scotland today think the Orange Order was formed in 1690 at the Battle of the Boyne, and it wasn't. It wasn't formed until the 1700s, and it was a group of people who wanted to get together and talk about their religion, and they were getting persecuted, basically. So that's basically all I can really say about that. And I think I really should end the podcast here, because I've done the winner, I've talked about what I'm knitting, showed you what I finished, showed you what I'm knitting, and podcasts, have I got any new podcasts actually that I've been watching? Selma's got a new podcast. Little Big Knits, is that right, Selma? I don't know, I can't see. I've not got very many groups that I'm in Ravelry at the minute, and I think she's one. Aye, Little Big Knits. I haven't left Emdy's group for any particular reason. I really don't go into groups to talk. So there's one I've got, I keep her up because if I don't know she's podcasted, so that's the reason I've got her. I've got Debbie for Down Sheepy Lane, so I can keep an eye on all the Game of Thrones colourways. Yarn Hoarder, Grocery Girls, Hudson Valley Knits, Intuit Knit, The Naughty Knitwits, myself, Sorry We're Closed, and Knit and Dish. I'm more of a lurker, I always have been. I don't like typing, talking to people, typing. I'd rather be sitting like this is my... So, and that's, even if I put that up, then people come in and ting me, so I don't know if I should just keep it open for just the podcast. I don't know, I really don't know. Let me know what you think. As I say, I've closed it now, but it's not a hardship to reopen it because I haven't actually asked anybody to do anything. It's just I've got the Sorry We're Closed sign up. Anyway, I'll change the picture. But that's it. That's basically it. I can't think of anything else right off the top of my head. I mean, obviously loads of stuff's happened. I've had a hospital appointment. I know a lot of people don't really talk about things, but it's fibroid, it's nothing major. The doctor is up for an ultrasound, and the doctor goes like that, she says, yeah, you've got quite a large fibroid, and then she moved over a bit and she went, oh, I can see something else, and the type of person I went, oh, was no an alien? She didn't hear me, which was good. She went, ah? But the nurse kind of was looking at me like, oh my god, did you just say that? Okay, what else could it be? It's definitely not a child, because that would be a miracle. But, so there we end it on a funny note, and hopefully I'll see you in a month, if not before it. If my knitting mojo gets up, I'll maybe get one in before the end of the month, but I doubt it. Okie doke. I love you guys. Why you still hang about, I don't know, but anyhow. You never know when the next giveaway will be. But Button Mouse, get in touch. let me know colours, how many colours you want. You want it speckled, do you want it... I can't do self-striping, I don't have a warping board. I could, but it would take me forever, and I don't plan to ever do a self-striping. So basically a variegated or plain or speckly. Cheers guys, thanks again for waiting and waiting and waiting. Love yous, bye.